Hi, my Krista. How are you, my dear? I hope you're doing great. Happy Monday, everybody. I just burned some sage and it's still going because I don't know. The energy's been kind of there's some sage for you guys too. We'll sage everybody. I saged myself. I'm letting it burn out with the sage. It has this one that I have has roses on it, and I don't remember what else it has on it, but it was a mixture of stuff. I've had this one for a while. I don't know. They seem to last a while. Just trying to get some energy out. Send you guys some love of sage if you need it. It'll keep the animals out for a while. Leo's not a fan of smoky stuff. It like freaks him out. Sounds good, my love. Oh, my lips are burning. Oh. I moved all my stuff around. So I gotta figure that out. There we go. Is that gonna stay? Okay. How are you guys? How was your Monday? How was everybody's weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? That's obviously not gonna stay. So. There. It's not working with me. Did you miss Krista? Maybe it's being slow today. Nope, I got it. Thank you, Miss Krista. Miss Krista, what would you like today? Oh, that sage. This, sometimes I'm like, why do I feel so weird? And then I'm like, oh, I should probably sage. And I don't think I've saged. I sounded like I said shade, but I said saged. Oh my gosh, I hate shopping for Jeremiah for his birthday. They never tell you what they want. I feel like guys are the hardest people and boys, unless they know specifically what they want. I feel like they are so difficult to shop for. Does he like camping, Miss Krista? Is there like I don't know anything, so don't ask. But I don't know. I heard something about camping. Is there like a place where you can go camping where they have different things? I was gonna sound really dumb, but like some type of like I don't know. It made me feel like there's a place you can go if you enjoy camping and fishing and doing all of that stuff, and they have like a special designated place for it. I don't know. Kind of reminds. I'm just gonna say it, but I don't know what it means. So if you don't either, it's okay. But it makes me feel like a carnival of camping, like something that the carnival, like some type of camping carnival. But I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't really know if there's a place like that. I won't lie. That's just what I see. That's just what Spirit's showing me. I don't know if there's places like that. I know it sounded really weird, but that's what I heard, and I'm just going to stick to it. Let's see. Okay. Miss Chris says there's something. Okay, so. Okay. Okay. I'm hearing so much. I'm trying to do it. So. That's so funny. I don't. Okay, so I don't see these often. I don't know. I think they're probably on the card. But as you know, things pop up in the card for me. Okay. I don't know what these mean yet, but I just noticed them, so I'm going to show them to you if I can. I don't always see these. So there's a mask here, and I think this in the corner. Let me find my camera. It looks like a castle to me. I don't know why those are popping up, but they're popping up, and usually I don't see those. Oh, there's another one on the other side now. See, I don't pay attention. I just don't see those. There's a bunch of different, and then there's crystals and stuff. So, what I'm hearing, Miss Krista, is that whatever is going on in your life, like I do feel like things are going good. I feel like things are fine. But I feel like, sometimes it feels like a yo-yo, that life has just been like a yo-yo lately. And for me, like starting off with these 7 of Cups, like I know we have different opportunities, or no, what are you trying to tell me? So, like, okay, because of the crystals and that, I feel like sometimes, okay, that makes sense. So with the little things that I normally don't see, so to me, you are connecting with spirit. We're trying to connect with, I'm gonna say what others may call a fantasy world, but you're in your spiritual world. And I feel like sometimes we're trying to decide, is this what spirit wants me to do, or is this what I want to do? Like, and sometimes it's hard. It's hard sometimes trying to decide what those signs mean and what those signs do. So they're saying, as you're seeing all these different opportunities, they're saying, I feel like they're telling you, because I really, you know, I can't even remember the last time I've seen those in here. So they're reminding you to read. I'm hearing to read in between the lines, to listen to spirit, that if something's popping out and you're trying to decide, is this what I should do? Should I trust this? What am I supposed to do? They want you to kind of like see both sides and weigh the options, because they're showing me that we're in a good place, because we have the Chariot card in upright. So this is showing me that we're balanced and we're on the right path, and we're going in the direction that we're supposed to be going in. And the Chariot to me, the Chariot to me isn't just about like being on the right path and going in the right direction. Like to me, this is also like a victory card, because you've risen. To me, this is about her rising above her timelines or your standards. And for some reason I get goosebumps when I say standards, because I feel like certain things needed to change, so you did the work that you needed to do, and now you're seeing things in a different viewpoint, in a different perspective. And what I'm hearing is that even though there's some things that we're still working on, some things that we're still holding on in this adventure of life, they're saying don't hold on. They don't want you to hold on to it for too long. Okay. I know sometimes we do take on too much, but I feel like I feel like this is where like the in between the lines thing is coming up, because they want you to release things that aren't yours. Releasing things that you're trying to fix or trying to do, and they're saying that if it's not what it seems, or it's not working out the way it seems, they're saying then we need to prioritize. They want you to, I feel like this is the point with like these things, with all those little things on the side, where they're telling you that if you feel that weight, if you're feeling like this, where is it? Oh, you can't see it. I was seeing a bag, but we'll just go with this bag. That's her skirt. I was a little lost. Sorry, it reversed on me. When we're carrying that, we're gonna feel like, you know what, this isn't mine. and let it, and we're going to learn that, you know what, maybe this isn't for me to do. Maybe I'm not supposed to be holding on to this and seeing what's going on. Because the Hermit card in reverse is just telling you that when I see, so the way I'm not hearing this, that it's time for you to like take yourself out. You're not trusting yourself. You're pulling. I feel like what they're saying with this is when you feel that baggage and not baggage. Oh, what's the word? I totally forgot what the word is. What's the word that I used? I just feel like when you feel like some like that, I don't want to call it a burden, but whatever you want to call it, Miss Krista, I can't think of what to call it. But when you're feeling this, they want you to be able to, I feel like they want you to be able to connect to spirit with this card and being able to reflect. And I know it means it the other way, but for me, I feel like this is you pulling yourself out, maybe pulling yourself away from that situation, regathering your information and trying to decide, you know, is this what I want? Like, am I doing what's best for me? And then I see, the Nine of Swords. Like, I don't feel like these cards are telling you, to just, that things are going to go bad. I'm not hearing that. But the Nine of Swords for me too can mean, no, when that worrying and you feel that weight and it may start giving you anxiety, or if it makes you feel like pulling away, they're saying this is the time where we focus on those emotions. This is the time to be like, you know what, this shouldn't be in my life. And to be able to cry, hi Missy Lane, to be able to cry, to be able to release, so we can let go of that shadows or that hard part and push it out. That I feel like we're recognizing those. Have you been able to see those better? Because to me, I don't see it as a bad way. I'm seeing it as, with those first three cards, they're telling me that we're recognizing them, we're seeing them, and we're trying to decide the best way to handle them. How are you doing, Missy Lane? How's the baby? Good. I'm happy you've seen it more. Well, you're definitely doing something right, because this card just came out for you again. So you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I didn't get a... I'm going to share myself really fast to my feed. Okay. So I'm here. So with this wheel card, my dear, this wheel card, I feel like is coming in and just telling you to hold, like, what you're in control of is what you need to stay in control of. If it is your duty, your baby, your whatever you want to call it, they're saying this is the time to not let other people come in and jump in and do what they need to. This is the time for you to take control. This is time for you to be like, you know what? I got this. And to be able to change, to me, I feel like we've already gone through the ups and downs. And this isn't about going through them again. It's about being like, you know what? I'm going to change this and keep it there. Because to me, when I see this 10 of Pentacles for you, this is about, this is more hair shedding. To me, this is more than, have like money and wealth and all this. This is about you seeing the people in your life that need to be seen. To me, am I explaining this right? Like, I just see this card as we're finding that balance when it does come to money, but we're trying to see who's supposed to be there, who isn't supposed to be in our circle and make us feel the way that they do. The Knight of Wands, this is just totally, it makes me feel like, this is your time to take that risk because of all the power that you've done. I feel like we're learning so much more about ourselves right now. To me, I feel like we're in a point too where we don't really give a bad word. We don't give a bad word. That, because we're seeing the changes, like, even though we went through so much, we're seeing how it got us to where we are and how it makes us feel like us, because we know where we can send our love. We know who we are. We know who we want to give our love to, and we know if it's the right tie, then we can allow that energy in. Like, I feel like your energy work and all of that has just gone up, and it makes me so proud of you, Miss Krista. Like, I feel like we're so empowered right now that spirits, so I feel like they're so proud of you, because we're not allowing, we know what's ours. They told me to do one more card because it was waiting for you. So they know, so they want, I always see this card is remembering where we came from and where we are now and what we have. That even though the Four of Pentacles to me is just somebody who knows where they've been and knows where they're at and how much they have grown. They have that stability. She has stability now. She has the ability to save, be in control. I feel things get better as long as you know you're in control, that it helps. You are very welcome, my love. I hope you guys have fun, whatever you do for his birthday tomorrow. Oh, that sage helps so much. My head feels so much better. I heard a trip. All I saw, and I know it sounded probably really dumb, because I don't know anything about that. It may not be dumb. But it just seemed like a carnival, like whatever. I don't know what a carnival for camping is, but I just saw like him camping, and I felt like there was different places where he could like do. I don't know if there's a place where like you can go fishing or go hunting and being able to just chill out, and a place to cook. I don't know. I just saw like a nice, like all the little things that he enjoys, like in one place. Perfect. Is there somebody you want to talk to, dear? You are welcome, my dear. Doing a quick. I didn't get a chance to share, so I was kind of, even though I don't share very often. I don't know all these groups that I'm in, so I'm just going to share there and see what happens. Petra, I love it. She's the one who's been okay. So once I lit the sage, Miss Elaine, and I came back and I hit live, I thought it was the sage like kicking in and like pulling stuff out, but now I can feel it even more again. Like I don't know if she had any head issues or if this is just the way she's entering, because she has a very strong presence, and I do feel like she was like this in life, like when, I don't know if you call her Nana or Nana. It's hard because my great grandma was always Nana, and she spelled it that way. My husband's mom is Nana, and she spells it that way too. So I never knew there was a Nana like that. I always saw that as Anna. But so I apologize. I'm just used to saying Nana, even though I know it can be Nana now too. I just the back, especially the back of my head and kind of the part of my neck, Missy Lane. I don't know if that means anything with her. I just feel like she's very strong. I just saw the cross. Did she have strong beliefs, Miss Elaine, or was she religious of some sort? I don't know why my head. I know sometimes this happens when people are like very strongly spiritual or something like that. I don't know. My head just has a lot of pressure with it. I don't know what that means, but that's all I feel with her. I felt it once I lit the sage. Or is this you? I feel like it's her, but I know sometimes it can be you guys. Um, okay, she's coming in and I'm hearing that sound that, I feel like every once in a while, I don't feel like this is like okay, because she's telling me to tell you that it's okay and just to wipe the tears away. All they are tears. And I feel like this isn't something like about a certain situation or moment. I feel like there's just some moments. I don't know if we're overwhelmed or if it's the what ifs, I wish I would, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes when we have so many emotions, we just cry. We don't have to be mad. We don't have to be sad, but sometimes it comes. And she's telling you in those moments, those are when you're at your strongest point. And she keeps showing me like her trying to like the way like in the movies where they like wipe the tears away and stuff like that. And she wants you to know that in those moments, that's when you are your strongest, and that's when she wants you to believe in yourself. She's saying that everything that you have in your life is for a reason, that everything has been lined up because you are the one who could do it. Have you felt like you've had to be the one that have you had like I don't know why, but she's making me feel like something about saving the family. Like she's kind of pulling me. I don't mean this in a bad way. I know you know how I work, so I'm hoping you take that. But she really pulls me as you are Moana. Like she makes me feel like nobody else could do the jobs that you have to do or the things that you have done. I'm even hearing that you have sacrificed for your family, but you're making sure that they get done. Um like she's just showing me that nobody else could have done this. So she's showing me that she wants you to remember and she wants you to see all of this and she wants you to know that you are taken care of. Um she makes me feel like we haven't she's like she wants you to give it another month, a month or two in hearing, and a routine will come together. I feel like I remember crying a lot when I had Isabel, mostly because I also didn't have siblings, so I cried a lot because I wasn't used to two. Sometimes I still cry because I'm not used to two, and now that they talk and fight and say some unnice things, it's hard. But she's showing me that within a month or two things will get into more of a routine, because she makes me feel like there's certain things that we miss being able to do that we haven't done in a while, and she's saying everything will fall back into place. Have you not been able to do your own lives, Miss Elaine? Has it been a while? I feel like you'll be able to make more of a schedule. She makes me feel like March or April to be able to hit your like button again. She's saying that you'll be okay. Hi, Miss Cheryl. How are you, my dear? I love it. She's telling me, like, she was kind of showing it to me like those Batman lights or those searching lights, Missy Lane. Oh, I didn't know that. I knew the ending, but I didn't know he was getting surgery. Okay. Is that coming up? Is that why she's saying things will get back to a routine in 2 months? When's he getting his surgery? Oh, I am doing good. I just put some sage on before it died out. I had sage going and it totally cleared the energy of the room and everything. It keeps the animals away. Okay, so that must be why she was showing me that. And it's why she was talking about in March or April. Okay, is that okay? March or April. Okay. Maybe that's why she is showing that. Maybe that's why she's also saying in March or April you can hit that live button again, because it will be, I don't want to say it'll be a distraction, but I feel like spirit, not because they're showing me that Batman light, that they'll see the beacon and that spirit will be with you. I feel like you'll be doing some spirit, you'll be doing some work while that's going on, just to keep you at ease. I don't know, she was saying that you'll hit the like button in March or April. She's saying whatever you need to do to keep yourself grounded and you know to be able to process. She's saying that it'll be okay. I feel like it will be okay. um what does that mean? I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. She showed I don't know how to explain what she was showing me, but she was showing me something, and then she showed me the number 6, and then she showed me a room full of 6 people, and she wants you to know that there's 6 people in spirit that are going to be surrounding your baby, and is going to make sure that that is going to help. And I feel like I don't feel all 6 of these I don't feel all 6 of these people are family with you. I feel like some of them are your family, but then I feel like some of these are going to be like certain spirit guides of doctors and stuff who are going to be there. I feel like some the doctors always know, but I feel like with certain cases they show me that they're coming through. And she keeps showing me music. I feel like music is definitely something that I feel like your baby likes and that your baby will always like. um but I keep seeing like eyeballs, so I do feel like um I feel like he'll be able to see things. I don't know. Missy Lane, do you know, to have, depending on how his speech is, so I know he's just a baby. My cousin has a baby who has special needs, and he has quite a few things, and he's technically in. I think he's technically in first grade. I don't even know how old I am half the time, so it's either first or second. But I know he doesn't talk. Like, he talks, but it's not like how we talk. But I feel like however you guys communicate with each other, uh, I keep seeing eyes, like seeing things, and I feel like and you guys will find. They're just saying make sure you find a way to communicate so you can see what he's seeing and to be able to help him. I feel like he's gonna be a seer. I feel like he's gonna love music, and I don't know, at some point I feel like he'll be very artsy or something with his hands. Hi, Miss Jen. Can you ask her if she knows about her house? Is her house being put up for sale or foreclosed on, or is somebody doing something to the house, Missy Lane? That's what I'm seeing. Like, and I hear like like the whole like zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Like, I feel like there's something going on that maybe that some people don't know about or something. I don't know. I feel like there's something weird going on. I'm doing good, Miss Jen. How are you? How was your weekend? Okay. So that's why, because I first heard zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket, but I didn't really understand what that meant. So I feel like her children probably know how it burned down. Is the land and all that being for sale or something like that? Left a handful for elderly sons homeless. Okay. That makes sense because I was seeing, like, I kept hearing zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket, but and then I was seeing somebody lock the door and walk away. So I think she does know. I don't, whatever they were arguing about, I don't know. Do you know if one of her children that might not be talking about it or somebody having financial issues where that would have benefit them? Because I feel like somebody's in a pickle and somebody put their needs first. But because she's showing me that like zipping their mouth, that somebody that they know, but nobody's saying it. I feel like people know, but nobody's gonna come forward with it. Those poor kids. There you go. I feel like somebody. I feel like there's two. I feel like there's two that know what happened, but they're not going to say anything. That's probably why I heard like they're doing something to the house. Like I feel like and why it was like, is it being foreclosed on? Because if it's being kind of foreclosed on where like it's going down, then she can make it the way she wants it. Or she can rebuild it for cheaper or something and make it her own. I don't know. That makes sense though. She's showing that this is a hard lesson that she's showing me that two people are going to go through. So I feel like yes, but you can watch videos, you can watch movies. Some people are very smart, Missy Lane. Some people know what videos, YouTube and stuff to watch. I don't know. All I know is she showed me that there's some secrets going around. But she's saying that it's all about lessons and it's going to be about karma. So it might do something. Are there family members who are watching her elderly sons? Because I feel like something will change within the next 6 months for them. I don't know if a facility will take them in or a fundraiser or something will happen, but she makes me feel like, I know 6 months seems so far away, but I feel like a certain process will be going on and they'll end up being somewhere that is a better place. I feel like they'll have people who will know how to take care of them too and want to take care of them. Good. So wherever they're at now, I feel like she said the next 6 months, I feel like she won't be somewhere better. She's already somewhere better. I feel like they'll be able to like move somewhere where it will be, just a better thing. I don't know. I feel like there's more secrets than maybe we know, than your family knows, Missy Lane. You know, the house may have been old, but it's very, if the house was very old, then it's not very easy it can be very easy to mess with wires, I believe. You see it in movies all the time. You see it on YouTube. You see things everywhere. That's what's, sometimes that's what's scary is that everything all these bad people do and all of that, they teach you how to do it on YouTube. Like I remember, it was either when I was in school or it was right when Lily was, or something about Lily, and they were on the news and talking about a bomb, but then they sat there and they taught on the news how to make a bomb. I was like, why are we teaching us how to make a bomb on the news? Like, that I just never, I always remember that because I never understood why they thought it was smart to sit here and teach us how to do it, and when they like explain it, I don't know what the purpose of all of that is. To me, I don't see it as smart, but I feel like it was for a reason. I'm happy that nobody was hurt. I don't think her intentions were to hurt anybody. I just feel like it was just what needed to be done. Because sometimes when something's going wrong in somebody's life, it's all they can fixate on, and they don't really pay attention to other people and it's not that they're bad, and it's not that they're not good. It's just that sometimes their minds get so fixated on them that they don't see and pay attention to the things around them. So this is why I feel like it's about karma, and she'll eventually, if they haven't opened their eyes to see what they've done to their family, then it will soon. Hi, Lena. How are you? I think they needed a better environment too, to be honest with you. And that might be why it all happened too, because I feel like maybe they needed better place, a better air and everything like that. Because I feel like it's for the better. That's something for those two people to learn, but it's also something that's going to benefit them in the long run. That's why we're all connected. Some people have certain lessons they have to learn, but then it helps other people do something else. I hope you're doing well. If anybody else would like... See, and that's what's hard. Sometimes my girls have that going on, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're supposed to love each other. You're supposed to be best friends. Like, I didn't have that growing up. You're lucky. And they're like, well, I don't. And then they sit there and like fight and kick and whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I wonder how some of you guys have like 4 or 8 kids, and I'm sitting here like stressing over 2. You're welcome, my dear. I will let me know how everything's going, and I will send healing and love for you for when that surgery comes. If you shoot me a message and remind me, because my brain, I don't know where it's at sometimes. I will send some protection too, okay? Good. Just shoot me a message and I'll remember, and I'll do some magic. How is everybody else doing today? Is everybody having a good Monday? There we go. I don't do the whole twin flame thing, but one of my friends that I met on Facebook, who I always say is my twin flame because we're exactly alike. He's just male and he lives far away. He made this for my daughter Isabel for her best friend for her birthday this weekend, and she likes cats. Isabel likes cats, and it's so cute. And it was cute because I only asked for one, and he sent me 2 because he saw on my Facebook that they have to go to different schools. Next, move away from your best friend. So cute. I meant to put this on her backpack today. Oh, it's upside down. But I thought it was so cute. He started making this little business where he does all a bunch of cute stuff. He makes all a bunch of keychains. You can send him pictures. And it was really cute. Miss Cheryl, if you're here, yes. Cheryl, I'll give you a few minutes more of your reading. I just saw your message. Yes, we can finish your reading. I didn't want to finish it on the live because you weren't there. And I know with the new things of StreamYard and Facebook, I know sometimes, the videos stay up and some videos don't. And I don't know where they go because I don't delete them. So I didn't want to finish your reading. Because sometimes I don't know. Sometimes people are like, I want to watch a video from like a few weeks ago. I'm like, it should be up there. If it's not, I don't know where it went. Okay, let me try to. I kind of remember where we were, but I don't. So let me let the person come back. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I understand. Okay. So they're not reminding me, but they're telling me. Hold on, let me delete this. How are you, Miss Kathy? Okay, this is what I wanted to do. Well, that's exciting. Did you have a morning shift? Seems so early for you to leave, or is it like 3 where you are? Okay, so they're telling me that they want you to remember. I don't know. She came down and the last thing she wanted to talk about because she's bringing it back up. I'm just trying to remember. I was trying to remember how she worded it last time, but I don't remember. But it was something about you being brave, and it was something about you not letting that fear. She's saying certain things come in, and she's saying sometimes it's like a fear bubble comes in, and we don't know how to handle it and know how to get out of it. And she's saying the best thing that she always wants you to remember is that you're in control. She's like showing me that she wants you to remember when you feel overheated or overwhelmed, the best thing for you to do is to close your eyes. And you can use your hands. You don't have to use your hand, but she's showing me she just wants you to push that energy. I know one of my friends on here, I don't know if she'll probably pop in. She sometimes when I feel overwhelmed and I talk to her, she always she tells me to go like this. And when I do this is about making your bubble bigger and it's about spreading your good energy. So when you feel like things are getting really tight and kind of crazy, like I was seeing like she wants you to push it out. And then when we push it out, I want like making that bubble again for yourself and saying only good energy, like positive energy. And when I do that, it helps me to be able to breathe again. And then I feel like I'm in control. Because she's saying sometimes, I just feel like sometimes it's like, what am I supposed to do? And then we feel stuck and we don't know which way to go. Yeah, that's what she's showing me. And it just reminded me because, like, when I have my moments, and my friend who is spiritual too, like she tells me, she goes, stand up. she's like, fix your bubble. Let's fix your bubble. And I'm sitting here like doing this and it helps, but it helps calm me and it helps like clear that energy. Cause sometimes those energies, like they affect me too. I'm not perfect. I may do all this, but sometimes they come in and for me, they come in fast and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And, then I feel everything and then I don't know what to do. So, but it helps clear, it helps calm down. She's just saying that because you're opening up to the spiritual world and you're starting to, figure things out. She's saying we just need to be able to balance that in the human world and balance all of it together. And she's saying that overwhelming feeling is when we're completely open, but we like it reminds me of like the beginning, like when you're open and you're feeling and you're doing all this. but it can be scary. Like it's not it's not like a walk in the park. It's not like, hey, I see that person. Like sometimes in the beginning it can be kind of scary. Or if other things are overwhelming you, it's just a big boom. So she's saying that she wants you to remember to stay grounded, that making sure your energy and your bubbles are there. I feel like she laughs. She's like, I'm kind of like her shadow, but a good shadow, but she's just there trying to like help you see things, Miss Cheryl. I don't remember what I told you in the last video, but she's just kind of like that, like a guardian angel who's like shadowing over you and just trying to help you see the difference, trying to help you see all the things that you need to see. So when you feel her, she's saying she doesn't want you to feel scared because she's saying she's not going anywhere because it's her duty to help you. Miss Lena, if you would like a reading, it's either $20 for 10 tarot cards or $20 for mediumship, where you can communicate with somebody who has passed over. Miss Cheryl got a reading, I think it was Friday. Was it Friday? And she had to go back to work, so I did not get to finish her. So I was just giving her some more of it because she had to go. I don't know what else to say besides she had to go. Let's see. She is telling you, I don't know, she's showing me an airplane. So I don't know if we're traveling anywhere in the future, but she's showing me also the airplane like as the future. She wants you to know that there's more peace coming. She's saying I just feel like we have to fly over some and get over some of these lumps and some of these bumps that we're going through to get to that peaceful part. And of course, whenever I say that, it always brings me to Frozen 2, when she had to go through that raging Black Sea to get to Atahalan, and Atahalan was peace, it was harmony, it was her home. So even though she went through a couple hard bumps in there too, but it was still everything she needed. Did you have any specific questions for her? Okay. You're going to go to the confusing place again, Miss Cheryl. Okay. I feel like those are the balance. I think that's what she was talking about. Is about finding that balance and using that bravery, is just knowing. I feel like that's all that she was talking about. Is that when that darkness comes in, it's about you staying strong and putting on that bravery to stay in the light and not allow that light to take over or have that darkness tell you what to do. It's about you telling them what to do, you telling yourself that you know what's best for you. I feel like that's what she was talking about. I feel like you're feeling more, Miss Cheryl, and I feel like when you feel more, you're gonna feel both. You're gonna feel them. Oh, yes, the card I needed. That you're gonna feel them both. Miss Cheryl, do you have a picture of him? You send me a picture of him. I can tell you more about him. Do you have a picture of him, or is that weird? Or if you can snap a picture or get a picture of him, it'll help. Okay. Okay. Why don't you send me a message? Tell me a little bit about him. Cause I'm hearing things, but I'm hearing that they don't want they want it to be done in private. Okay, so shoot me a message. I don't know. They made me feel like here. Well, just let me switch to. There we go. There you are. Almost messaged the wrong person. Okay, I heard it, so I wanted to text it to her. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So hopefully that makes sense to her. I have time if anybody else would like a reading. I'm gonna try and be live again tonight. Lily does have Bob tonight, so I only got to go to her first Bob match. I'm excited now that I get to see the rest of her Bob matches. But I know some, depending on what other school they go against, it could be really long or it can be really short. So I don't even know. It just depends. But I had fun, guys. So if you guys need me, I am here. There's a bunch of specials being put up today that Spirit had. Yes, I can, Miss Kathy. I can give you 5 minutes. I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I don't want you guys to listen to me pee. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm going to see what Miss Cheryl said. Who are you yelling at, Leo? If anybody else wants a reading, just let me know. Ignore the barking child. We all know he's barky. Man, I don't know how to help him. How is everybody else doing? I was gonna say he's been really good and he hasn't barked today, which is kind of cool. What's the matter, handsome? Oh my goodness, what a sad puppy. If anybody else wants a reading while I give Miss Kathy some time, I am here. I was thinking about, I know I don't do a ton of astrology stuff, but I noticed when I sign on to StreamYard that I can make videos beforehand and then post them on my Facebook. So I don't know if anybody would be interested. Maybe I can make. See, I know some people can put like polls on their page, but I feel like I can never do that, and it's really annoying. Can I do that now? No. Tag event. What's up? Music. Business partner. Don't have a business partner. Background. See, I can't make a poll. Like, I'd like to do that and like see if I did like tarot spread, like certain tarot spreads for the collective for like Scorpios and all of that, and just post them and stuff like that. Maybe fun. If you guys would be interested in those, I can do that and I can post them. Those, however, will not be on my page forever because you can only save so many hours on StreamYard. So I would put them up, and those, maybe every week or every couple weeks, those would probably be the first ones to leave. But they're usually only good for like, I would probably do them either do a monthly or weekly depending on how it goes. But I could do that and then let go. Put Miss Kathy in the wrong spot. Alright, when she comes back, we'll do her reading. I got you, my love. Okay. Your mom's like, I want to be where the people are. Do you feel like Ariel right now, Miss Kathy? I don't know. That's all I heard. All of a sudden, I saw Ariel and I heard, I want to be where the people are. I don't know if, like, what's going on, but that's all I heard. And it kind of made me laugh. It makes me laugh because I know how much you love the beach, too. So I thought it was funny that that's the first thing she pulled up was that. But what I could take from that too, Miss Kathy, is I just feel like there's been so much. She's shown me too the way she's communicating is that there's been so much stuff that's been going on the same way for the last 2-3 years, and it just makes me feel like kind of like how Ariel felt stuck, in the ocean, and she wanted to go to where the people were. I feel like you're just ready for something new and we're ready to move on. We're ready. I feel like you're just ready for something to come in and not away from everything, but just like the chaos and the craziness and the things, that we need to let go of. I just feel like we want that one thing to come in and make us forget. And I feel like that's a big sign for you. And that's something your mom is saying that she wants you to remember is when that person comes into your life, or unless she's validating this from your date. I don't know. But she's coming in and she makes me feel like when they make you forget about everything else and only focus on the good or focus on the moment and none of that comes to light, she's saying, then that's where you're supposed to be. And she's telling me that she wants you to remember that. I don't know. She also is making me feel like she doesn't want you to feel like you're missing out on something because of something that happened. She like me. I'm trying to think of how to explain it because I like the way she put it in, but I don't know how to explain it. But she's showing me that just because she's like I don't. She just I know we still have that attachment. So it kind of that attachment that you have, you know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of my favorite movie. I'm sure Miss Kathy's going to break my heart and tell me she hasn't seen it yet. But it reminds me of Moulin Rouge. It reminds me of, like, that connection that the two main characters have. And even though she dies and they only had, I don't even know if they technically had a year together or not. But to me, it's just about having that connection with somebody and then it's done. And she's saying that just because that happened, she's saying it doesn't mean you did something wrong. It doesn't mean something that you need to change or something. She wants you to know that it was that sometimes, and then she's bringing in like that whole thing. Some people are here for a season. Some people are here longer. I don't remember how that goes. A season reason, or I don't know. However that saying goes. But she's making me feel like she wants you to remember that that moment was to help you for that. And I just feel like she doesn't want you to feel like you can't get better because we're still wondering what could happen. And I know your mom feels that way because of the dream too that you had. I feel like mom is like 100% on your side, and she keeps showing me like all the happily ever afters. I was seeing, like, she was showing that Ariel, and then I was seeing Beauty and the Beast where, when they finally connect and then everything starts happening. That's what I see. And then I see, like Aurora and Prince Philip when they meet in the woods and they have those moments. She wants you to know that there's more moments coming up. Miss Kathy, did you feel very guarded the last time you saw this new person? Was that this weekend? She makes me feel like we're very, like, you're protecting yourself very well, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing our guard is up and we're protecting because, I feel like we have a little bit of that fear of letting somebody else in. But again, I've seen this movie maybe like a handful of times, but it reminds me of like Princess and the Frog, like the frog, how annoying it can be, and they keep coming through. They keep coming through. You had to cancel. The date never happened. Okay. Are you still communicating, my dear? Is he the frog that's like annoying you that is still popping in? Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. See, when I connect like mediumship wise and they tell me things, I don't always see it the same way as I do with the cards. Like, I know some people say it's the same energy, but to me it's not, because for me, when I do cards, I connect to you guys. I connect to you and your higher self, and I do it differently. And where mediumship, I pull your guys' loved ones in, and they have different energy. They have different, they're different spirits. So they read differently than you do. So that might be why. Good. Okay. I feel like this is going I feel I feel like this is going to be like a test for you. I feel like this is, and it's not a scary test or a bad test. I feel like this is going to give you the time to see I'm not going to say what it is that you want because we already know what we want. We already know what we're looking for. But I feel like this is going to help you give you answers on somebody else. It's going to help you give you answers on what to do about the past. I just feel like they want you to enjoy this and they want you to see where it goes. I'm hearing you can let him in a little bit. Maybe that's why I was feeling so guarded. And I didn't feel like he was let in, is probably because Leo, knock it off. Oh, I think my husband's home. I'm like, what is that noise? Yeah, he's home. Like, why is he trying to jump out the window? Makes sense now. I felt the guardedness. Hi, Miss Valerie. If you would like to communicate with somebody, you are more than welcome to. It is $20. All the way to pay is here. Or depending on what kind of phone you have, you can tap on my face and all the description it's in the description box. I do have time for one more reading after Miss Kathy. If anybody else does want a reading, I can do another one. It could be. I kind of like those coincidences. Like my dad's name is Ron. My mom's brother's name is Ron. Like I know some people, it's just like some names are common though. It's like everybody knows at least 3 Mikes. It might just be that, and it may just be a gift from him to show you that, I feel like it's a gift. I want you to see how it goes. I feel like it's a gift. That's all I keep hearing. It's a gift. Oh, I'm so sorry, my dear. We were out the whole winter break. Poor children did nothing because we were sick the whole spring. Or I keep saying spring break, winter break. Maybe I'm just ready for spring break, but I keep saying winter. They won't let me say. She won't say anything else because they want you to be able to. I feel like there's certain. The most that she wants you to know about that is that I feel like it's supposed to make you see things and feel and being able to release things. Like I feel like it's supposed to be, you know, there's something that's supposed to take the person that you're supposed to be with, Miss Kathy, will put you in that Zen place where it'll just be a different world. I don't know how else to explain it unless you had that with your husband, and maybe that is a connection for a reason. Maybe it's a sign. But I just feel like this is supposed to be this is supposed to be a certain experience. And she's saying that she has to experience it and then we have to talk about it is what she's saying. Um, sorry, I was listening to your mom talk. She was pulling up the color yellow. I don't know what yellow means, but she was showing me a bunch of yellow. She just wants you to follow. Like I see yellow. To me, that's like your wisdom and all that you know. I don't know what else if there's something else yellow that will connect to you guys this weekend, but she's just showing me yellow, and then I feel the alignment. Good. I don't know. She won't say anything else. So I keep I'm trying to get more, and she was like, she has to wait. But she's telling me that this is gonna be a good experience for you. she's saying, she's reminding you to give him a chance and to allow him in and just take it, just like you said, see where it goes. Like she wants you to just give it a chance. She's saying if you have to, clear your mind to where everybody else is gone, and she just wants you to have that moment. The sunshine, I love it. A lot of noises outside. My children are getting text messages during the day. Did you have any other questions for her, Miss Kathy? Hi, Cindy. How are you? Let's see. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but I'm hearing he's not drinking the right water. I feel like he's not drinking the right. I don't know if this has to do with. This may not have to do with health, Miss Kathy. This just might be the analogy that she's using. But I'm seeing that we're not getting enough. That he's not getting enough of something. I don't know if he's going through a depression or if he's going through a hard time or what. But she's telling me that he needs to drink the right water, and I feel like he needs up. I don't know what that means because she's kind of she first showed it to me as like a flower that's kind of drooping over, and she's saying that he needs water. I feel like he needs a change. I feel like something, I don't know if he feels like he's being held back or something's just not moving forward, but she makes me feel like if he allows himself to see the change and let change come to him, that he'll see the difference. Does that make sense, Miss Kathy? Did your husband find a job, Miss Cindy? Or was it something where he just got laid off for a while? Did Martin find a job? It might have been a long time ago. I don't get to see a lot of stuff on Facebook. Good. That might have been a while ago. I remember seeing it, but then I don't remember seeing anything after it. That's good. I know sometimes they like lay people off and then they put them back on. He does. Okay. He does have some health issues. Okay. I didn't know if she was going health issue wise or if she was going like a complete different thing because she was showing me that he needed water, that he needed to be hydrated. That could also, I don't know if he needs to change his diet, if he needs to change the way he does things. But I just feel like she just keeps saying something about he needs to be hydrated. So I also feel like he needs to change his focus. So maybe he has to change, just if he changes, like, I'm not going to tell anybody like to go exercise because exercising is not my favorite thing. I know I need to do it a little bit more, but it's not I'm not one of those people. I have some friends who can wake up at 5 a.m. and go spend an hour and a half doing whatever. I've never been that person. That's just who I am. But I just feel like I feel like if he makes some choices and decisions and changes it up, I feel like he will get better, Miss Kathy. But I also, okay, nobody listen to this person. Don't listen to Elena. I'm deleting and blocking. I just feel like I don't know how to get him to see that betterness, but I feel like he needs to refocus, Miss Kathy. He needs to, kind of reminds me of like like when Mufasa tells Simba to remember who he is, like remember, who he is, remember what he wants, remember what he has to do. Practice sending him some healing, Miss Kathy. See if you can send him some healing. Or if he's open to a healing, I feel like a healing would do good. I feel like it would help align him. If you want to practice on him, or if he's open to any of this, I feel like that's what he needs. She's saying as long as he stays to keeping those thoughts on the good side, she's saying that he'll be okay. I'm not seeing anything bad, Miss Kathy. Hi, Miss Tara. How are you? I am not doing free readings right now. I was doing 10 tarot cards or mediumship for $20. I'm doing good, my dear. Good. That's why I was hearing he needs some healing, to send him some healing. Good. I'm happy you were doing that. I think you are too, because I was trying to connect to see where it's at, but then like I feel kind of like I couldn't really do it. I think, but you're the mom, we do that. Like it's now being a mom, like I know why like my mom was always so crazy. Sometimes, you learn it. Like when one of the girls get hurt and like they start crying and they're overly crying, like I start panicking and stressing out, even though I have no idea it's probably just a bump or is it a break, I don't know. I feel like you are, but I think that just comes naturally for some of us. I'm not getting any bad vibes right now, Miss Kathy. But I'm gonna hop off because I'm gonna have to go pick up the girls in a little bit. There is a couple more pop-ups from Spirit today, so you are more than welcome to watch the page, like and follow if you haven't. Depending on how tonight goes on, I may come back on live, and if I do come back on live, I may do a mixture. I think if I have energy, we'll do a mixture of readings tonight. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks, Miss Cindy. um, but yeah, I'll see how it goes. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. And if I don't see you tonight,